May 7, 2024 was a significant night of tornadoes in West Michigan, particularly southwest Michigan, and the map of tornado warnings that were issued that night kind of paints the picture. In fact, there were some parts of West Michigan, including Calhoun and Kalamazoo counties, that received multiple tornado warnings within just a few-hour period. The cumulative population that was under a tornado warning at some point, including duplicates, was more than 1.3 million people. That was as there were 17 tornado warnings or upgrades issued that night. Now, you may ask yourself, what's an upgrade to a tornado warning? Well, we actually had a few of them that coincided with our strongest tornadoes. So the Portage EF2 was given a particularly dangerous situation tag. Now, that's an upgrade from a typical tornado warning. We'll explain what it means in a moment, but that was issued at 5:50, about 10 minutes before the tornado actually moved into Portage. It's one of only 15 particularly dangerous situation tornado warnings to be issued in the state of Michigan in the last 20 years. Even more rare was the tornado emergency that was issued for the Sherwood Union City EF2. That was issued at 6:12. The first ever tornado emergency, and still the only in Michigan history. Those started in 1999. So what are different tags to tornado warnings? How can they get upgraded? Well, first you have to start with the base tornado warning. That means there's a radar indicated or an observed tornado that is either ongoing or imminent. That's what most tornado warnings are. Now, if there's a sign that there's either a lot of debris being picked up on radar, ground truth, or reports of significant damage being done, it can be given a particularly dangerous situation tag, which means a damaging, usually large tornado is ongoing. That was what we had in Portage. A tornado emergency is even more rare. That means a catastrophic, potentially deadly tornado is moving into a population center. It was issued for that Sherwood Union City tornado because the debris signature on radar was more than 1 mile wide. Thankfully, we didn't lose any lives in any of the tornadoes, but it shows you just how rare those upgrades are. Out of the more than 61,000 tornado warnings that have been issued in the U.S. in the last 20 years, just 2% of them have been a particularly dangerous situation warning. Tornado emergencies account for less than 0.5% of all warnings in the United States. That puts the tornado emergency that was issued for Sherwood and Union City in elite company. Now, of course, there were 4 tornadoes that ended up being recorded. 2 of them were EF2s, 2 were EF1s. Of course, the one that did the most damage was the Portage tornado. There aren't many tornadoes in Michigan. We all know that, right? Average about 15 per year. There have been 270 in the state since 2005. Only 11% of them are EF2 or stronger. To get 2 of those in one night is even more rare, and that's what puts May 7, 2024 in rare territory, not only in West Michigan, but in the state of Michigan.